That's right. It's
that looks good.
Hey guys, what's up? Dr. M3 here. We're in the Model 3 Performance. Now I drove this car a few days ago because I'm trying to figure out what's going to be my new daily driver, and I have my buddy here who you've seen him on the channel before.
I've been there.
He's been here, Spaghetti. Danny has driven basically all of our cars. He's a car not car guy. And today we're in the Model 3 together. This is his first time driving the Model 3 Performance. Before we give you his reaction, he's already taking it in. He's made a couple of comments already. I kind of want to remind you, if you're following me, if you're not following me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn notification on, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But Danny, this is the first time in this car, in a Model 3. You've driven an electric car before.
No, I have never driven an electric car at all.
All right, so talk to me what's going through your head.
It's very weird. There's no gears, and that's really strange to feel for the first time. It feels, I don't know, it's just really weird to have consistent just motion without the jerkiness of feeling. Even an automatic transmission, you can feel kind of the shifting when you're going through the gears, and this is just...
It's torque.
It's just torque.
It's
you
just
torque, and it just goes. And my favorite part is the regenerative braking. It's so sick because once you learn when to let off the brake, you never have to touch the brake again. And I didn't think that was going to be something that, I didn't think I was going to hate using the brakes or something, but it's so nice not to just have to move your foot to the left all the time.
Yeah.
To just brake, even for stupid stuff when people are slowing down.
Yeah.
But you can even not use it when you're coming to a complete stop.
So the funny part is, you've literally just got in this car a few minutes, and instantly you start picking up on that.
I instantly went to sport mode because I like it, and the steering definitely tightened up immediately too. As soon as you put it in sport mode, you feel a tighter steering. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever been in an electric car, and you immediately feel at home. And also, the really cool thing is that you don't have the hump for the dash, so you have the visibility that you would have. I told him that it feels like you're driving a motorcycle because you have nothing in front of you. You just see all the glass in the road.
Yeah.
So the visibility is really good. And yeah, I think anyone can get in this car and feel like at home.
So here's the thing, because you're a car guy, you love cars.
Yes.
It's an electric car. I mean, I think psychologically and intellectually we've been sort of trained in our head that this is a toaster and there's just no way, what the hell? And here you are, and it's possible that the novelty will wear off, but there is something really cool about this, right?
There is, yeah. Like you said it earlier, this is the direction we're heading, and I'm happy that this is the direction we're heading, because you can see the potential of the things that it can improve on and how it can, improve your daily life too. It just simplifies things, and I think it's a better all-around experience at the end of the day. And don't get me wrong, there's still a place for combustion engine cars. I think.
Oh yes.
I think there's, the exotic market especially, I think. I like the idea of hybrids. I like the idea of having assisted power from electric engines, but I love the sound of combustion engines, and I don't think this will ever have a sound that's going to fool me, at least.
Yeah.
Because they do sometimes they'll pump in artificial sounds.
Yeah, and it's no good.
It's no good.
You feel, it's also the sound and feel. I mean, nothing really is going to replace that, I think.
Yeah, you can't, also, electric engines there's different vibration that you feel from it too, it kind of goes up your seat and your spine, when you drive a V12, and you feel the vibration of V12 when you're, really get on it.
Yeah.
You can't replicate
that. You can't replicate that. I agree. There's something about that ICE engine, right? So having said that, though, a long time ago, I would be concerned about the electric cars. It's going to kill the automotive enthusiast community. It's horrible. It's a bad thing. And then you see electrification that has happened, right? So I've lived with a hybrid car now in the i8, but we've also seen things like the McLarens and hypercars that have used electrification, and I think that's the wave of the future.
Right.
But I think getting around town and kind of doing 99% of what most people do in a car, actually, if anybody has done anything to make it fun, it's kind of Tesla, because they've made it interesting, right? It's a little bit of a game, video game.
A bit of a cult,
yes.
A bit of a cult, but no, you're right.
All right, so you actually mentioned that you had a friend who actually autocrosses these. So, so tell me a little bit about that, because it's actually kind of funny. I never thought about it like this, but
yeah, this car has become quite the car to beat in the autocross world. I have a friend who will take this car out and just kind of whoop all the cars in the autocross course. And he's not the only one. They're just basically just keeping the car stock, and they're doing a wheel and tire setup. And they're keeping up just fine with GT3s around an autocross course.
So Porsche GT3s?
Yes.
That's
so
insane.
That tells you something about the power this car has and how good it is for these kind of short sprint, momentum type races. This feels really good, by the way.
It does.
This is a nice car.
It is. I mean, I was surprised. And so it's going to be interesting when we're going to be taking out the Model 3 too as well. I'm sorry, the Model Y Performance. And yeah, so I want to show you. I'm actually going to show Danny something here in just a second. Relax. Relax on the wheel. So I just put him in. So it sees the stop sign.
This is so weird.
Sees the stop sign. It stops.
Is it going to go too?
All you have to do is gently, if it's good, gently press on the accelerator and it will go.
Good.
And it's gonna steer.
There's a robot driving this car, guys. I'm not touching anything, I swear.
Hands close to the wheel though, but just in case, you don't have to touch it. It's gonna drive all itself.
This is weird, yeah. It doesn't even know where I'm going, though.
So touch the wheels a little bit. It wants to. You can see here. Once you see that, it knows with the foot. It's on.
So it's down twice, right?
Yeah, down twice. So it's gonna steer.
Wow.
It is just insane. The first time I did it, I was like, holy shit! And this is auto steer on city streets. It's not even full self-driving yet.
So do you need the self-driving package for that?
If you want to navigate literally from your house to anywhere you're going, you need the full self-driving package. So this is autopilot with, you need to touch. So it actually wants you to apply,
Gotcha.
You've seen the stupid videos where people jump into the back of the car. I mean, on the highway. I mean, there's some stupid things to do, but we're not doing that. But it's actually kind of cool.
Wait, so it's allowing me to steer, but it's still doing throttle input.
Yeah. I mean, you're touching. Are you steering now, or is it steering?
I was steering, but it was doing throttle.
Still, So there are multiple different levels here, but you saw it stopped.
Yeah.
And when you look, I mean, it will look, so in full self-driving, what it would do is it would then detect other cars around and then would decide and would go itself.
Gotcha.
So you wouldn't have to do anything. So what you're getting here on city streets is sort of auto steer and that sort of stuff.
Right.
What it does have, even the full self-driving, does have a little bit of trouble with like sharp turns and stuff, but the full self-driving is even better though. Look at these roads, man. They're really awesome. Now I wish they were dry.
Yeah, it's wet out,
Yeah, if it were dry it would be so much better, but so we're not gonna make this video too long, but what's your first impression and your verdict?
I think first impression, I'm extremely excited for the future of electric cars. I think we're already at a place where a lot of people, even enthusiasts, can really get into something and enjoy it and have a good time and do spirited drivings and still go to the grocery store and pick up their stuff that they need. And I think I'd give this a solid, if I were rating a pizza, like Barstool, this is a solid 9.
Really?
I think so, yeah. It's pretty high up. I can't believe how good of a driving experience this is for being, even just, Model 3.
Yeah.
I think it's a 9. I think it's a solid 9 out of 10.
Wow. I'm impressed. I wasn't sure, because, I'm still skeptical. I'm going with but you can tell, and I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that you kind of have an expectation, and it just blows it away. It's obviously opposite of what you would expect.
It wouldn't be my only car, don't get me wrong.
I agree.
It's not going to be something that's going to replace, like, all the toys and, I'd love to have a new Land Rover Defender.
Yes.
I mean, it's terrible on gas, but, I would love to have one of those as my daily. But, if you're a commuter and you want to save some money on gas and you want to try to get in, the new electric car game, I think this is the way to go.
Yeah, reduce your carbon footprint. That's it.
There we go.